The Rockets and the Pistons are changing the NBA.
The Pistons are down 84-73 in the third. Luke Dort lands on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's foot. He is injured. All right, so Isaiah Stewart then kind of throws Jalen Williams to the side while going up for the rebound, and then they review it, hostile act, and later reviewed to determine it as a common foul. So Cade Cunningham would have a few words with the ref expressing his frustration, like, what is going on? He gets attacked, then he gets another one, he gets ejected from the game.
Back after getting blown out last night. They're going to get this win. Now, Fred VanVleet was just thrown out of the game.
Freddie's got to be careful. Hopefully he didn't make contact with the referee.
Yeah, that's not good.
Welcome back to Hassan's Hits. Listen, we have two teams that have dared to change Adam Silver's league. The Houston Rockets and the Detroit Pistons. You guys saw Coach Bickerstaff going off on the officials the other night.
Disgusted by the way that game was officiated. The level of disrespect was above and beyond. They have a guy fall down and trip on his own teammate's foot. They review us for a hostile act. They throw an elbow to our chest, neck area. I asked for him, at least take a look at it, right? Just show us the respect to take a look at it, okay? No one would take a look at it, okay? The disrespect has gone far enough, and I'm not gonna allow our guys to be treated the way that they were treated tonight. We deserve a level of respect because we're competing our tails off and bringing something positive to this league, right? We're growing young players. Our young players are competing their tail off. The least that they could do is get the same respect that everybody else in this league gets and get refereed the same way that everybody else in this league gets reffed. And enough is enough of it. And what you saw tonight was disgusting. It was a disgusting display of disrespect towards our guys and what we're trying to do.
And this is not a one-off. You know, you had Coach Udoka getting thrown out multiple times. You've had Fred VanVleet get thrown out multiple times.
And I think a double team.
Deservedly so. I mean, that was...
Uh-oh, here we go again. Now you got Ime who's being held back. Rockets are really frustrated. Ime is still hot.
Well, there are a couple of those calls that the officials looked right at and did not blow the whistle. Like you're watching the play happen.
Another technical foul, and Şengün was just thrown out of the game. I think he picked up the initial tee, and then two on Ime, and then another one on Şengün. I think that's all. I think that's exactly what transpired there. Not 100%.
Sitting on the couch, you're watching TV. You keep procrastinating over and over. No, do it right now. Been all day on the phone anyhow. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
You've had several Pistons players, including Cade Cunningham, getting thrown out. And this all has to do with these two teams looking to change the landscape of the entire league. That's right. None of this soft anymore. All right. These two teams are daring the officials to call the game the way it's supposed to be called, which is you can put hands on people. All right. That's the way this league has always been at some point, probably around a decade ago, right? It became soft. You know, you touch a player's jersey and it's being called, you know, guys started flopping all over the place. And some of the biggest players in the league, right? The superstars basically started, flopping. And, you know, as long as the referees are going to call it, they're going to go along with it. This has a lot to do with Adam Silver and the way he pushed this league to be more offensive and less defensive. And now you have two teams in the Detroit Pistons who are now sixth out east, right? They're in the sixth spot out east. And then you have the Houston Rockets who are looking to bounce back after, you know, the James Harden trade. And they are number 2 out west. What is the success for these two teams? They're physical. They get up underneath you and they're not going to let you score easy buckets. And also, they do not care about these referees. And the identity of the team does not change. Coach Udoka is backing his team up. And then you have Coach Bickerstaff, the same exact way. They have an identity. They're physical. They're not going to let you have anything easy. And he's backing his team up. No more, just coddling to whatever Adam Silver wants. These two teams are willing to change the landscape of this league. And I'm here for it. I'm pretty sure most of the NBA fan base is here for it. We're tired of this soft ass league, all right, where guys are just getting calls left and right that are not supposed to be called. You have guys flopping all over the place. This is as bad as it's ever gotten. And these officials are the worst officials this league has ever held. I believe they are going to be the catalyst for, changing league, for a league that's going to be more defensive. And I think as the playoffs roll around, these officials will integrate more to how this game is being changed to be more physical. And I'm telling y'all, man, if you're facing these two teams in the playoffs, get ready for a battle. All right. These two teams are going to be physical and they are going to give it their all. And you're going to have to be in for a dogfight. You ain't getting calls because these officials, once the playoffs roll around, they will, basically swallow their whistles as we've seen before. And once they do that, these two teams are going to be physical. And for these teams that have been playing soft all season long and getting calls and flopping all over the place, when you face these two teams in the playoffs, you better be ready to battle because you're going to be in for a long, long playoff series. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. Peace.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, you keep procrastinating over and over. No, do it right now. Been all day on the phone anyhow. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.